Well, hey everybody. This is Francine, and I am making a video testimonial about my retired mommy, Casey. Casey, say hello. Who I adopted from Ben O'Connor's family Airedales, I guess about 2 weeks ago. Casey just turned 6. And she's one of a few adopted Airedales or adoptable Airedales that are there. And I picked her because she's just so cute. Not that anybody was less cute, but also she's a ball-loving dog, and my last dog was also a ball-loving dog. So I've had, well, Casey is my 5th Airedale, and I've had Airedales since college, which is like 30 years. And I kind of wanted to get a rescue. I thought about getting a smaller dog, but in the end, I just really wanted the Airedale, and I quite accidentally found Ben's YouTube videos and just thought, wow, this is great. It's not a puppy. It's a dog that looks really trained. And so I spoke to him, and we arranged for me to adopt Casey. So, Casey. So I went and picked her up. I think it was February 6th. And she went from living on a farm, basically, a very country situation, to moving up to the big city. She lives in New York now. Now, we do have a place in the country as well. And we have another dog, a little rescue dog. And it's kind of amazing. Casey has just adapted so well. She did have a couple of nervous days in the city at first, and she's still getting used to certain noises and all the traffic, and rather the foot traffic and baby carriages, but she's really unbelievable. So some of the special things about Casey: first of all, she is really, really well trained. I walk her on the leash, of course, until we get to a safe place in the park. And I basically don't even have to put her on the leash because she's just walks right by me. Never strains, never tugs at the leash. And that's all Ben's training. And then, well, she loves her ball, obviously, but she brings the ball and she drops it and goes and fetches it again. She also just, if I ask her to sit, she sits. If I ask her to lie down, she lies down. She's not a treat-oriented dog like my last dog was, so she'll do things without requiring a treat. In fact, she doesn't even really care about treats. And if I tell her to go to BED, she does that. I'm not going to say it because then she's going to look for it. And what else? She's just the nicest, most obedient, most docile dog. She's friendly to all the other dogs she's met, probably because she grew up in a farm, right, Casey? She's a little unused to traveling in a car, but she's a good car rider. As you can see, she's sort of starting to sit down. She's just super sweet. Her name is Sweet Casey, and she lives up to her name fully. It's great getting an adopted dog, especially from Ben, because they're housebroken, of course, and completely trained, like anything you could imagine that you would want from your dog, she wants to do. She's friendly to all other beasts. I'm just so happy that I got her, and I can't believe that that there's still some adoptable Airedales over at Ben's in Fountain, North Carolina, because they're great dogs. She just is completely ready to go, just doesn't need a thing except love, which thankfully I'm able to give her lots of, and everybody who meets her wants to give her love too. Casey. Casey, I'm talking about you, Casey. Casey. And of course she listens to her name. I can't recommend adopting a dog from Ben more highly. And I might get another, so hurry up.